the hormonal lady crying. So thank you all for coming tonight to the first production of Theater on the Lake. We appreciate all your support. We had no idea all of you would come out, so thank you so very much. We enjoy the show.
Welcome to Mystery/Comedy Theatre. Tonight you will witness a great mystery filled with
terror, fear,
intrigue, humor, suspense,
thievery,
silliness,
suspects,
clues,
weapons,
surprise, and romance blooming like lotus in springtime. Just kidding.
You there on the front row, be very afraid. Be very afraid.
Welcome to Mystery/Comedy Theater.
of evil and serve on the side of niceness.
Besides, we needed the money.
Maxwell, you realize we're going to face all kinds of danger on this case.
And loving every second of it.
Here come the big dogs from town. Detective Wiley Jones and his sexy sidekick, Olivia. Hello, Detective Jones.
day, Your Honors. Detective Wally Jones at your service.
Detective Jones, I didn't recognize you.
I'm in disguise. Not a word to anyone about my true identity. We're here to solve the crime, and nothing will stand in our way. Right, Olivia? Olivia? Olivia, come in here.
Boss, I've got to talk to you. I've got to talk to you right away.
Not now, Olivia. We're on a case.
Oh, I'm on the case, all right. I've got it covered. You can count on me, boss.
Not that case, Olivia. We're here to help the Queen find the royal ring.
But boss, I've got to talk to you. I've got to tell you something straight away.
What is it? What is it, Olivia? Have you found a clue to this crime already? Can you help the Queen with this insidious riddle? Have you found the royal ring?
Boss, I've got to tell you. I got new shoes today.
Olivia, concentrate. We're here to help the Queen find the royal ring. Now keep quiet and start looking around for clues.
Oh, it's Miss Scarlet. She can be such a nuisance. Never takes more than 6 steps at a time, never moves diagonally, and always announcing her suspicion. So many rules. You're Miss Scarlet, aren't you?
They used to call me Snow White, but then I drifted. Yes, I'm Miss Scarlet. I'm here to look for suspects, rooms, and weapons. I'll be marking them off here on my yellow tablet with my little yellow pencil. Who, where, and how? Oh, look, I see Detective Wiley Jones is here. Hello, Detective Jones.
Curse it! She saw through me disguise. Now I must get a new one.
Your Highness, I suggest that we start by looking for an envelope. It's usually found on the stairway and marked with an X. I'll go look.
Here comes Sheriff Barbecue Bob. Watch out for his dog. Sometimes he bites. Oh, and don't let him get too close to your pasta.
Hey, you want to finish that? Hey, Queen! How you doing there? It's nice of you to have us up here today for some tea after that big old party last night. I hope you don't mind about the dog. Hey, what smells so good? You didn't know to make a cake today for us, did ya?
We're not having food here today, Sheriff. I've got a huge emergency on my hands, and I'll need your full focus to be on me.
Well, sometimes my full focus requires some extra fuel. Fortunately, I brought something with me. Lake of the Forest, Men's Club, garlic bread. Oh. Now don't you go worry there, Sugar Lips. You know Daddy always shares with you. They call me a slob, but I do my job. Tuna. Sorry.
Inspector Shane is a wise man and a healer. He knows all secrets.
Your Majesty, I am your humble servant.
I'm glad you're here, Inspector Change, to help.
Have no fear, Queen. I can hear clues on the wind.
And what does the wind say?
It say, when wind blow too hard, must close window. Ship with too many pilots sometimes have difficulty reaching port.
And here comes Nancy Drew and her friend Jamie. These two never fail. I forgot we had so many detectives in the Queendom.
Little knowledge sometimes a very dangerous thing.
Hello, Your Highness. We're here to help you crack the case of the missing royal ring.
We haven't had this much excitement at Lake of the Forest in months.
Are you kidding me? We haven't had this much excitement all year, but I'm ready. I've always pictured myself in lakey, foresty places, unsolving stories about criminals and spies.
We are so lucky to be on this case.
His blue eyes danced with excitement.
I had no idea this would be such a mob scene. It's total chaos.
Isn't it great?
It's awesome.
Jimmy gave Nancy an encouraging smile.
Here comes that new private eye. She's a nervous wreck. I don't think we need to worry about this one solving any crimes.
Hello. Your Highness. Oh no, I can't shake hands. Germs, you know. Glad to be here though. I'm not the 13th one in, am I? Oh, I'm the 10th. I'm okay. I'm okay. Do I look okay? Somebody didn't bring a dog, did they?
Oh, sure. I got the dog here with me. He doesn't bite. Feel free to pet him.
Oh, I would never touch a dog.
Politeness, golden key to many doors.
Your Highness, I believe all the detectives have arrived.
Yes, all the detectives are here, except for Gypsy Rose. Oh, I hear her coming now. With her crystal ball, she can tell the future. But can she tell? The past?
Gypsy Rose, I'm glad you're here. Save us all a lot of trouble and tell me where the royal ring is. I want it back now.
Your Majesty, I shall need a chair.
Julia, Maggie, a chair for Gypsy Rose. Not my throne, you fools. Oh, very well, bring the throne.
I shall need a table.
Julia, Maggie, a table.
I know all. I can tell everything. But first I'll need $5.
Why did you just eat that money?
I thought somebody said it was lunch money. Sorry.
Well, I'll stem the bill later. Fallacy, fallacy, Hickory, Ackery, Nicholas, and John.
What does that mean?
If I remember my Romanian correctly, it's first, here, you, begin, castle, gloves on, play.
The picture is very unclear. I shall need a banana.
Julia, a royal banana.
Ooh, abracadabra. Hickory dickory dock. First I shall need a lead pipe.
I have one.
Scarlett. You're always so helpful.
Safety first.
Now, the villain shall be known because there'll be a hair in the middle of this banana.
What do you see, Gypsy Rose?
I see a huge mess here.
Can I have that?
What a ridiculous show.
You, sir, are a wretched man. You are a wretched woman.
My dear Waggy, it's not time for compliments.
Hey, Gypsy Rose, while you're here, can you read my poem?
Your poem says, take a bath.
If Gypsy Rose can't solve this crime, all you detectives are going to have to work together. Now, Julia, Maggie, tell the detectives what you know.
Well, it's very simple. As you know, we were all here to Detective Ball last night. The ring was here, and now it's gone.
Oh, and there was a message left on the typewriter.
You are doomed. That must be for you. Of course, let me see that. You are doomed. The ring is gone. Gone, I say. Ha 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 ha.
Does it really say? Ha 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 ha?
Yeah, right here. She says, ha 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 ha.
This makes me so mad. There's no signature. That's just rude.
Hold on here. Let's get back to the case. You say the ring was here last night? Who is here who might have taken the royal ring?
All of you detectives were here at the Royal Detective Ball. Any one of you could have made off the new ring.
Your Highness, beg pardon, but you must answer a few questions before we find a ring.
No more questions. I don't have time for your silly questions. Now I want all you detectives to go out and find that royal ring. I will grant the detective who finds the royal ring a huge reward. But you must do it quickly, by midnight tonight. Now off with you, all of you, and find that ring. I love this job.
So far, all is running according to plan. Soon these detectives will be running into each other and snapping at pieces. They'll never solve this one.
But where's William?
Last I saw him, he was headed for the graveyard.
Let's go find him. Make sure that ring never shows up here again.
98. 98, did you hear that conversation about the royal ring and the graveyard? I think those servants are up to no good. Why? Why, this is just a simple matter of... What is this a simple matter of?
That the servants know more about the royal ring than they're letting on. We need to head straight for the graveyard.
Hey! Wait a minute. The rules say Miss Scarlett always goes first.
The graveyard, is it? Come along, Olivia. We're on walkabout. The game is afoot.
The game is afoot? Afoot? I thought it was about a missing ring, boss.
Olivia, what have I told you about thinking?
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, Jamie, I heard those maids. Meet me at the old graveyard, 6 sharp.
You got yourself a deal, Nancy Drew.
Insignificant molehill, sometimes more important than conspicuous mountain. I wonder what clue we overlook here. Something not right about this typewriter.
Well, King, much as I'd love to stay here and help you look for clues, right now I got a hankering for some chili down at Jams. You know Jams.
And you know Jams. Yes, that's right, Jams. Just a quarter-mile west on 32 Highway. Go on in and jam something down your throat. And please take the time to thank all the sponsors that make tonight's performance possible here at beautiful Lake of the Forest.
The Queenville of Lake of the Forest. Come on, dog, let's go get some chili.
Smart rats know when to leave sinking ship.
Well, I guess it's just me now. Everyone's gone off to some graveyard. It's like I would ever go to a graveyard. No, sir, I am staying right here, even if there is a reward for finding that ring. Why does every detective story have to include a scene in a graveyard? Besides, there's a storm coming, so no doubt there's going to be lightning and thunder and torrential rain. I could get all wet, I'd catch pneumonia, and die a slow, lingering death. Maybe I should have thought this through before becoming a detective.
I love being so evil. It keeps people away from my condo. These silly detectives. I am a silly fortune teller, but I can tell you one thing. I know that the ring is safe and sound, but I'm happy to join in the hunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the interruption, but there's breaking news. We have just received word the castle has been robbed. According to our investigative reporter on the scene, the Queen has reported that the royal ring is missing. She has hired all of the royal detectives to find the ring, but all of the royal detectives are also suspects in this missing ring case. For more on the story, we turn to our reporter, Henrietta. Henrietta, what's going on at the castle?
William, it was a night of revelry followed by a day of tears here at the castle. As you noted, the royal ring is missing, and no one knows where it is. I was here at the castle when the detectives arrived earlier this afternoon. A sinister note was found in the conservatory, and the banana was smashed with a lead pipe. There is a substantial reward offered for the discovery of the lost royal ring.
Well, you heard it here first. There was a ring, now there is no ring. We don't know what to make up with the banana. And now, back to our story already in progress.
will hear us. Oh, wait. This recording should buy us some time.
I really want to solve this crime. It is my desire. Is that not enough?
You don't think there's any spiders out here in this graveyard, do you?
No, of course not. And there aren't any dead bodies either. Detective Cat, you laugh in the face of danger?
Actually, I just kind of snicker behind danger's back. Watch out for evil spirits!
Detective Cat, are you all right? Why did you just scream? It makes no sense. You make no sense.
Are you implying that everything must make sense? My therapist says screaming is a great way to relieve stress. And I'm feeling kind of stressed out right now. Ah!
Not again. What's wrong now?
It's getting dark, and there's a storm coming.
You really must stop that screaming. It hurts my delicate ears.
I'm sorry.
What are we doing here anyway? I don't remember seeing any graveyard on the clue board.
It's getting dark, and it's starting to rain. What are we doing here?
It's going to rain? A day without sunshine is like, you know, night. Oh, ignore that. I never answer my shoe. I don't care to talk into a shoe. Now, when this phone rings, I always answer it. Look, over there, the maids are running that way.
Stop in the name of niceness! Step aside, laddies. We're observing those maids in their natural habitat.
Just step aside or the footsies will get it.
Oh, Detective Jones, help me, please. I don't believe I can run another step.
Miss Scarlet, why is it you can only take 6 steps at a time? Is it against the rules?
The rules, Detective Jones? Heavens, no. It's these shoes. My feet are killing me. After those maids.
How loud it thundered, how little it rained.
Talk to the Gypsy Rose. Channel yourselves through my crow.
What do you say? What do you say? Gypsy Rose, what do the spirits tell you?
Not much. You get what you pay for.
What is this magic that you work, Gypsy Rose?
It's called Pendukaran. Or in your language, hokey pokey.
We're lucky we heard the clue about this old graveyard. I had no idea it would be so complicated.
Isn't it great?
It is. I say we stick with this until the crime is solved.
I knew you'd say that. You got yourself a deal, Nancy Drew. We're pretty obnoxious, aren't we?
Oh, Maxwell, are you all right?
Well, I was running and I busted my button. And I stepped in something. Don't tell me that gross sheriff's dog has been here.
That gross sheriff's dog has been here.
I told you not to tell me that. I missed it by this much.
Does anyone have a candlestick? If only we had a candlestick, we'd be able to see much better.
Of course I do. I have one right here.
Do you also have a candle and matches?
Lordy, no. There are no candles or matches in the game of Clue. They're far too dangerous.
Note to self. Stay away from candles and matches and flaky women detectives dressed in red.